It was February 2010 that Marjah was put on the map. Before then, it was a Taliban stronghold, a key drug trafficking spot, providing them a high source of revenue. Then the Marines moved in and Operation Mushtarak began. Soon after, President Karzai put in an appearance and the first roots of local governance started to grow. Initially, Taliban threats made recruiting government workers very difficult.
زموږ د ولسوالۍ تشکیل اوس مطابق د تشکیل زموږ دغه مامورین ټول پوره دي هغه خپل وظیفې سرته رسوي عمل.
The main streets changed a lot in appearance. A year on and the locals have got solar lighting.
It's transformed. I've been down, I think this is my fourth time down here since Operation Mushtarak began. And the first time I came down here just after the clearance phase of that operation when we pushed the Taliban out. This was a wreck, it was derelict, it was a ghost town. There were people around, but none of these shops had any goods in them, and most of them were wrecked. There was no tarmac road, and there were very few people, and now look at it.
That was a long time ago, right there, right?
Some of the Marines who live here will walk this bazaar without wearing body armour. Their role in central Marjah has changed.
It's easier because we're rebuilding them now. It's not so much as the offensive, now we're just going to build them up. Put money in their economy and help them out rebuild, like the paved streets and street lights.
The district leader puts the population here at 200,000. The number of schools has jumped from 3 to 8, teaching 2,500 students. More shops are open now. In the past, the Taliban used to levy a tax on those doing business. Afghan police and army have been here for the past year. Masood Faizi was deployed 2 months ago. He's part of an elite force of police specifically selected for the more troubled areas.
یعنی شخصا خودم آخو نرفتیم خو از بچهای ما میرن به خاطر ما یعنی بسیار خوب است.
جنگ چیزا میشه؟
آها جنگ میشه 100%. چند وقت پیشم دمی جنگ چورایی به نام لوی والاست نمیفهم چی است ما بلد نیستیم. دمو جنگ بوده رفته بودن باز بچهای ما تقریبا دستاورد خوب داشتن 6 تا طالب گرفته بودن آورده بودن.
There are still Taliban around, the shopkeepers said it, and so did the district leader. But all agreed they've been pushed out of the centre of Marjah. Clearing them from the surrounding areas will require more local cooperation. But having seen an alternative to Taliban rule, that may just come about.
The Taliban took a pasting last year, but we mustn't underestimate their capacity to regenerate. It is a resilient insurgency, and they will no doubt try and challenge us this year. We don't yet know to what extent they'll be able to do so, and I think we're very well prepared. What is most important is not just our preparations, it's that the people of this area don't want them back, and therefore we have this very strong alliance between the international forces, the Afghan forces, and the local people. And the insurgents, the Taliban, are going to find it difficult to penetrate that.
Mel Preen in Marjah, Afghanistan for the NATO channel.